Let's talk about artificial intelligence, because it is completely changing the game in cybersecurity. We're going to dive into how it's making the path to becoming an ethical hacker faster, smarter, and way more effective than ever before. So, get this. What if you could master really complex topics, like penetration testing, in half the time? This isn't some science fiction promise anymore. It's the reality AI is creating right now for the next wave of cybersecurity pros. And this slide really gets to the heart of the shift. We are moving away from that slow, static world of just reading textbooks to an AI-powered approach that's fast, it's adaptive, and it's totally personalized to you. It's the difference between passively reading and actively doing. Okay, so why is this change so necessary? Well, it's because cybersecurity isn't a topic you can just memorize from a book. The entire landscape is constantly shifting right under our feet. You know, that quote just nails it. It really is like solving a puzzle where the pieces keep changing shape on you. You're not just learning a fixed set of facts. You're learning how to adapt, and old school study methods, they just can't keep up. And this is where AI steps in. Now, don't think of it as a replacement for your own brain, but think of it like a powerful co-pilot, an assistant that's there to guide you, to challenge you, and to speed up your entire journey. So how does it actually work? Well, first off, AI automates the boring, repetitive stuff, which lets you focus on the critical thinking. Then, it personalizes your learning path to zone in on your weak spots. And finally, and this is so crucial, it lets you practice in simulated real-world scenarios. All right, let's get practical. How does this AI Copilot actually show up in the tools you can use, like right now, to make your study sessions way more effective? You've got to start thinking about tools like ChatGPT in a whole new way. It's not just for writing emails. It's your 24/7 personal tutor. Imagine, it's 2 a.m., you're stuck on a buffer overflow, and you can't figure out your offset. Just ask it. Need to practice your Python? Have it generate a custom problem for you. It is an absolutely incredible, on-demand resource. And this whole co-pilot relationship, it's about learning the methodology, not just getting the answer. You can give it a scenario, and instead of just spinning out the solution, it guides you through the process, suggesting the next logical step, and even giving you the exact command to try. AI is also transforming the study process itself. I mean, instead of getting bogged down taking endless notes, AI plugins and apps like Notion or Obsidian can automatically summarize long articles, pull out the key points, and even create flashcards for you. That frees you up to focus on actually understanding the material. And this is where it gets really, really cool. It all leads to truly adaptive learning. An AI tool can actually analyze your progress, see that you're maybe struggling with, say, cryptography, and then it adjusts your study plan in real time to help you focus right there. It makes sure your time is always spent where it's needed most. Of course, theory is one thing, but cybersecurity is all about application, right? So let's look at how AI bridges that critical gap between what you read in a book and what you actually do on a keyboard. Just look at the big platforms we all use. Hack the Box, TryHackMe. They're already integrating AI bots. So when you get stuck, and trust me, you will get stuck, you don't just have to give up. The AI can give you a hint, it can evaluate the approach you're taking, and even suggest other strategies to get you thinking. In the more advanced virtual labs, the AI acts less like a hint system and more like a full-on mentor. It's actively analyzing your performance, giving you instant feedback on what went wrong, and explaining exactly how to improve. That immediate feedback loop is what really, truly accelerates your growth. And hey, this isn't just for learning, it's a total game changer for professional vulnerability research. AI just streamlines the entire thing. It scans huge code bases way faster than any human could, it flags potential problems, and it can even suggest the actual code to fix them. And we're talking about real professional-grade tools here. Things like GitHub Copilot can spot security flaws as you're writing code. Microsoft's security risk detection uses AI to find these obscure bugs that a human would almost certainly miss. It's like having a superpower for finding vulnerabilities. So let's pull back for a second. What does all of this really mean for the future? We're looking at a fundamental shift, not just in how we learn, but in the very nature of what it means to be a cybersecurity professional. At the end of the day, using these AI tools isn't just a shortcut to study smarter. It's a fundamentally new way of learning that actually trains your brain to see the patterns, to understand the methodologies, and to truly, truly think like an ethical hacker. So as these AI copilots get more and more deeply integrated into the field, it leaves us with one big, fascinating question to think about. Will the next great security breakthrough come from a human or from the AI they built to think right alongside them?